Kidney patients. 6 vegetables you should eat, and 4 vegetables you should never touch. If you have kidney disease, what I am about to tell you could save your life. Right now, 37 million Americans have kidney disease, and most of them do not even know it. Here is the scary part. You can lose 90% of your kidney function before you feel a single symptom. By the time you feel tired, get swollen feet, or notice changes in your urine, your kidneys may already be badly damaged. But here is what is really shocking. Many people who eat healthy foods, drink green smoothies, and follow clean diets are still getting kidney disease. These are not people who eat junk food or drink soda. These are health-conscious people who shop at farmers' markets and read nutrition labels. They think they are protecting their kidneys, but they are actually making things worse. Why is this happening? Because some vegetables that everyone calls superfoods are actually overloading weak kidneys with dangerous compounds. Your kidneys have to work much harder to process these compounds. When your kidneys are already struggling, these healthy vegetables can push them over the edge. The food industry and health bloggers keep telling you to eat more vegetables. They say all vegetables are good for you, but they are wrong. If you have kidney problems, some vegetables can be as dangerous as processed foods. The difference is, nobody warns you about the vegetables. Today, I'm going to show you exactly which 6 vegetables you should never eat if you want to protect your kidneys. Then I will tell you about 4 vegetables that actually help your kidneys heal and get stronger. These are not expensive superfoods from health stores. You can find all of them at any regular grocery store. If you have kidney disease, prediabetes, high blood pressure, or if kidney problems run in your family, this information could change your health forever. Before we start, this video is for educational purposes only and is not intended to replace professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult your healthcare provider before making changes to your diet, especially if you have kidney disease or other health conditions. Everyone's medical situation is different, so what works for one person may not be right for another. Now, let me show you the first vegetable that causes problems. 1. Spinach. Why does spinach cause kidney stones? Spinach causes kidney stones because it contains one of the highest levels of oxalates of any food on earth. I know this sounds crazy because everyone says spinach is a superfood. Health experts tell you to put it in smoothies. Fitness trainers say it builds strong muscles. But here is what they do not tell you. Spinach is actually dangerous for your kidneys. What are oxalates? They are natural compounds found in plants. When you eat them, your body tries to get rid of them through your kidneys. But here is the problem. Oxalates stick to calcium in your body and form sharp, hard crystals. These crystals get stuck in your kidneys and create kidney stones. How much oxalates does spinach have? 1 cup of raw spinach contains 970 milligrams of oxalates. The safe limit for people with kidney problems is only 50 milligrams per day. That means just 1 cup of spinach gives you almost 20 times more oxalates than your kidneys can safely handle. But it gets worse. Most people do not eat just 1 cup of spinach. When you make a green smoothie, you probably use 3 or 4 cups of spinach. That gives you over 2,900 milligrams of oxalates in one drink. Your kidneys cannot process that much. The oxalates build up and form crystals that can block your kidney tubes and cause severe pain. Even cooked spinach is dangerous. Cooking does not remove the oxalates. It actually concentrates them because the water evaporates, but the oxalates stay behind. People think they are being healthy when they drink spinach smoothies every morning. But they are actually flooding their kidneys with dangerous crystals every single day. 2. Processed tomatoes. What happens when you concentrate a tomato will shock you. Tomato sauce overloads your kidneys with dangerous potassium, and most people have no idea this is happening. Fresh tomatoes are generally fine for kidney patients. The problem starts when tomatoes get processed into sauce, paste, ketchup, or juice. When companies make these products, they remove the water but keep all the potassium. This makes the potassium levels go much higher. Here is what you need to understand. Fresh tomatoes have moderate potassium levels, but processed tomato products have much more potassium in the same amount of food. A serving of tomato sauce can have several times more potassium than a fresh tomato. If you eat pasta with a generous serving of sauce, you could be getting very high levels of potassium in one meal. Why is this dangerous? When you eat too much potassium, it builds up in your blood because weak kidneys cannot filter it out fast enough. This condition is called hyperkalemia, and it affects your heart rhythm. Your heart needs balanced potassium levels to beat normally. Too much potassium can make your heart beat irregularly or cause serious heart problems. This can happen without warning signs. The worst part is that people think they are eating healthy when they make homemade pasta sauce. They buy organic tomato paste and think they are avoiding processed food. But concentrated tomato products can be some of the highest potassium foods you can eat. People with kidney problems need to be very careful with any concentrated tomato products. The processing makes them much more dangerous than fresh tomatoes. 3. Potatoes. Why your favorite comfort food is overworking your kidneys. Potatoes overload weak kidneys with more potassium than almost any other food you eat. This includes regular potatoes, sweet potatoes, and all the different types you find at the store. When your kidneys are already struggling, potatoes can push them to work much harder than they should. Here is the problem. Potatoes naturally contain very high amounts of potassium. When you eat a normal-sized potato, you are getting a large amount of potassium all at once. Sweet potatoes actually have even higher potassium levels than regular potatoes. Many people switch to sweet potatoes thinking they are healthier, but they are actually worse for kidney patients. Your kidneys have to filter all this extra potassium out of your blood. When your kidneys are healthy, they can handle this extra work. But when kidney function is reduced, they cannot keep up. The potassium starts building up in your blood instead of being filtered out. The dangerous part is how much people eat at one time. Think about holiday dinners or family gatherings. People often eat large servings of mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, and sweet potato dishes all in the same meal. This floods the kidneys with potassium. There is a preparation method that can help reduce some potassium. You can cut potatoes into small pieces and soak them in water for several hours. Then boil them in fresh water instead of baking them. This removes some of the potassium, but the potatoes still need to be eaten in very small portions. The next vegetable has two different problems. 4. Beets. Beets damage kidneys in two different ways at the same time. Most vegetables only have one problem compound, but beets contain both high potassium and high oxalates together. This creates a double attack on your kidney function that can cause serious harm. The potassium in beets puts stress on your filtering system. At the same time, the oxalates form crystals that can clog your kidney tubes. When both problems happen together, your kidneys get overwhelmed much faster than with other foods. Beet juice makes this problem much worse. When beets get juiced, all the potassium and oxalates get concentrated into a small amount of liquid. People drink large glasses of beet juice thinking they are getting healthy nutrients, but they are actually flooding their system with kidney-damaging compounds. Athletes and fitness enthusiasts often drink beet juice before workouts. They think it will give them more energy and better performance. Some people drink concentrated beet shots or powders that have even higher levels of these harmful compounds. The oxalates in beets can cause a condition called acute kidney injury. This is different from the slow damage that happens over time. Acute kidney injury means your kidneys suddenly stop working properly. This can happen after drinking large amounts of beet juice in a short time period. Medical studies have found cases where healthy people with no previous kidney problems ended up in emergency rooms because of beet juice. The oxalate crystals formed so quickly that their kidneys could not handle the load. Some of these people needed emergency treatment to prevent permanent damage. 5. Rhubarb. This pie ingredient puts more people in the hospital than any other vegetable, and most families have no idea. Rhubarb should never be eaten by anyone with kidney problems. It contains extremely high levels of oxalates that can cause sudden kidney damage. While other vegetables might hurt your kidneys slowly over time, rhubarb can cause problems quickly. Rhubarb contains much higher oxalate levels than any other common food. These oxalates turn into sharp crystals inside your kidneys. The crystals can scratch and block the tiny tubes where your kidneys filter waste from your blood. This can cause your kidney function to drop very fast. The danger gets worse when rhubarb is cooked into pies, jams, and desserts. Cooking concentrates the oxalates and makes them even more harmful. People think they are just eating a small piece of pie, but they are actually getting a huge dose of kidney-damaging compounds. What makes rhubarb especially dangerous is that people often eat it at special occasions. Family gatherings, holidays, and celebrations often have rhubarb desserts. People might eat multiple servings over a weekend or during holiday visits. This floods their kidneys with oxalates all at once. Medical reports show people with no history of kidney problems ending up in emergency rooms after eating rhubarb. Some needed temporary dialysis because their kidneys stopped working properly. Others developed severe kidney stones that required surgery to remove. The bright red color of rhubarb makes it look healthy and natural. People assume that because it grows in gardens, it must be safe to eat. But rhubarb proves that natural does not always mean harmless. For kidney patients, this vegetable can be extremely dangerous. The last dangerous vegetable tricks people because it looks so healthy. 6. Swiss chard. People are buying this expensive leafy green, thinking it will save their health, but it attacks kidneys from both directions. Swiss chard has become popular in health food stores and fancy restaurants. People see the colorful stems and large green leaves and think it must be better than regular vegetables. But Swiss chard creates two separate kidney problems at the same time. Swiss chard contains high levels of both potassium and oxalates in every serving. Most dangerous vegetables only have one of these problems. Swiss chard gives you both problems with every bite. Your kidneys have to work extra hard to handle the potassium load while also trying to prevent oxalate crystals from forming. Plant-based diet followers often eat Swiss chard daily. They add it to salads, smoothies, and cooked dishes. They think they are making healthy choices by avoiding processed foods. But they are actually putting constant pressure on their kidneys every day. Even when you cook Swiss chard, it stays dangerous. Cooking might reduce some of the oxalates, but it barely affects the potassium levels. The potassium stays in the leaves and stems no matter how you prepare them. This means cooked Swiss chard is still risky for people with kidney problems. The problem is that Swiss chard looks so healthy and natural. It comes from organic farms and specialty stores. Nutrition websites praise it as a superfood. People pay extra money for it because they think it is better than cheaper vegetables. But expensive does not mean kidney safe. Many people replace regular lettuce or spinach with Swiss chard, thinking they are upgrading their diet. But they are actually making their kidney problems worse. The double burden of potassium and oxalates overwhelms kidneys that are already working too hard. Now let me show you the vegetables that actually help your kidneys. These 4 vegetables can actually help your damaged kidneys heal, and you probably already have some in your kitchen. While expensive superfoods get all the attention, these common vegetables contain compounds that protect and repair kidney tissue. The first one might surprise you because most people think it's boring. 1. Cauliflower. Cauliflower protects your kidneys because it contains very low levels of all the compounds that cause problems. Unlike the dangerous vegetables we just talked about, cauliflower has minimal potassium, phosphorus, sodium, and oxalates. Your kidneys can process cauliflower easily without getting overworked or stressed. You can use cauliflower to replace many of the risky foods in your diet. Instead of mashed potatoes, try mashed cauliflower with some garlic and a little olive oil. Instead of rice, try chopped cauliflower that has been steamed until soft. The texture feels similar, but without the kidney burden. You can even make cauliflower pizza crust or use it in soups and stews. Cauliflower also contains natural compounds that help reduce inflammation in your body. Chronic inflammation makes kidney damage worse over time. When your kidneys are inflamed, they cannot filter waste as well, and they get more damaged. By eating cauliflower regularly, you help calm this inflammation and give your kidneys a chance to start healing. This vegetable belongs to the same family as broccoli and cabbage. These vegetables contain special compounds called glucosinolates that help your body make its own protective chemicals. Your kidneys use these natural chemicals to defend against further damage and repair existing problems. Cauliflower is also one of the most affordable kidney-friendly vegetables you can buy. You do not need to shop at expensive health food stores or pay high prices for specialty items. Regular grocery stores always have cauliflower, and it costs much less than most other vegetables. You can prepare cauliflower in many different ways. Steam it, roast it, mash it, or eat it raw with some herbs. It has a mild taste that works with many different seasonings and cooking methods. 2. Red bell peppers. Red bell peppers are naturally gentle on your kidneys while providing powerful protection at the same time. Unlike many other colorful vegetables, red bell peppers will not overwhelm your filtering system with dangerous compounds. What makes red bell peppers especially good for kidneys is their high antioxidant content. These antioxidants help protect your kidney cells from damage. When your kidneys are already struggling, they produce more harmful chemicals called free radicals. These free radicals attack healthy kidney tissue and make the damage worse over time. The antioxidants in red bell peppers neutralize these harmful chemicals before they can hurt your kidneys. The bright red color comes from compounds like lycopene and beta-carotene. These protective compounds work like shields around your kidney cells, blocking damage from occurring. Red bell peppers also contain high levels of vitamin C. Vitamin C helps reduce inflammation throughout your body, including in your kidneys. Less inflammation means your kidneys can focus on healing instead of fighting constant irritation. This vitamin also helps your body absorb iron better and supports your immune system. You can eat red bell peppers in many different ways. Slice them raw and add them to salads for a sweet crunch. Roast them in the oven with a little olive oil until they are soft and slightly charred. Stuff them with ground turkey or fish and herbs for a complete meal. You can also add them to stir-fries or soups. The natural sweetness of red bell peppers means you do not need to add sugar or heavy sauces to make them taste good. This helps you avoid other ingredients that might stress your kidneys. 3. Garlic. Garlic helps repair kidney damage using compounds that have been healing people for thousands of years. This common kitchen ingredient contains powerful natural chemicals that reduce inflammation and protect your kidneys from further harm. The best part is that garlic will not stress your kidneys while it helps them heal. The main healing compound in garlic is called allicin. This chemical forms when you crush or chop fresh garlic cloves. Allicin has strong anti-inflammatory effects that help calm irritated kidney tissue. When your kidneys are inflamed, they cannot filter waste properly and they get more damaged over time. Garlic helps reduce this inflammation so your kidneys can focus on healing. Garlic also helps lower blood pressure naturally. High blood pressure is one of the main causes of kidney damage. When your blood pressure stays high, it puts constant pressure on the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys. Over time, this pressure damages these vessels and reduces kidney function. By helping lower blood pressure, garlic protects your kidneys from this ongoing damage. To get the most benefit from garlic, you need to prepare it correctly. Chop or crush fresh garlic cloves and let them sit for 10 minutes before cooking. This waiting time allows the allicin to form fully. Then you can add the garlic to soups, stir-fries, roasted vegetables, or any other dish. You can eat garlic cooked or raw, but raw garlic has stronger healing effects. If raw garlic is too strong for your stomach, start with small amounts and gradually increase. You can also mix chopped raw garlic with olive oil and use it as a seasoning for cooked foods. The last healing vegetable is also the most affordable. 4. Cabbage. Cabbage helps kidneys heal themselves by activating your body's own defense system. This simple vegetable costs less than most others, but contains a special compound that makes your kidneys stronger at protecting themselves from damage. While expensive supplements promise similar benefits, cabbage does this naturally for pennies. The healing power in cabbage comes from a compound called sulforaphane. When you eat cabbage, this compound activates something called the NRF2 pathway in your cells. This pathway tells your kidney cells to make more of their own protective chemicals, repair enzymes, and detoxifying agents. Instead of just adding protection from outside, cabbage teaches your kidneys to defend themselves better. This self-defense system is important because kidney damage often comes from ongoing inflammation and harmful chemicals called free radicals. When your NRF2 pathway gets activated, your kidney cells start making their own antioxidants and repair tools. This helps stop damage before it happens and fixes problems that already exist. Cabbage works differently than the other healing vegetables we talked about. Cauliflower and red bell peppers help by being gentle and providing external protection. Garlic reduces inflammation with its special compounds. But cabbage actually changes how your kidney cells work, making them more resistant to future damage. You can prepare cabbage many different ways to get these benefits. Raw cabbage in coleslaw gives you the most sulforaphane. Lightly steamed cabbage keeps most of the healing compounds while making it easier to digest. You can also add cabbage to soups, stir-fries, or eat it as sauerkraut. Regular green cabbage works just as well as expensive specialty varieties. You do not need to buy organic or pay extra prices to get the kidney healing benefits. Avoid these 6 vegetables: spinach, processed tomatoes, potatoes, beets, rhubarb, and Swiss chard. They overload weak kidneys with dangerous compounds. Choose these 4 kidney healers instead: cauliflower, red bell peppers, garlic, and cabbage. These help your kidneys heal naturally. Start swapping dangerous vegetables for healing ones this week. Replace spinach smoothies with cauliflower meals. Use fresh tomatoes, not sauce. Add more garlic and cabbage to your diet. If this helped you, hit like and subscribe for more kidney health tips. Share this with anyone who has kidney problems. Ring the notification bell for updates. Your kidneys will thank you.